Good day, folks. Thank you for joining me for this collective message. We're going to take a nice deep breath in to tune in. Let's get started. Okay. Feeling okay. We have aventurine for the heart chakra. Our heart chakra is our center for agape, our center for unconditional love for ourselves and for our fellow human beings. So it's kind of, the connection with other people, community. Um, so we're working on our heart chakra. We're going into our heart. Let's see what messages. Okay, beautiful. So we have this kind of couple here schmoozing with an angel in the background, kind of overseeing their connection. And we have 29, the romantics. Affirmation: I allow romance to touch my heart every day. So I'm almost feeling like there's potential and possibility that there's a partner that you're either partnered or maybe have been manifesting a partnership coming in. But even if you are manifesting something coming in, or even if you are partnered, this could also be very much about romancing the self. um, there's a book called The Artist's Way, and it talks all about, well, an aspect of this book talks about taking yourself out on dates, taking yourself out just to treat yourself. So, whatever it is, you go for a hike, go see a movie, go take yourself out to dinner, go to the spa. Um, Experiencing romance in your day-to-day life, not necessarily always connected with another person. And the more you do this, the more you kind of embody romance and embody love and embody that kind of heart-centered energy, the more you get that reflected back to you, whether in partnerships, or in any other myriad of ways. So we're going to go ahead. It's a really beautiful energy of learning to take care of yourself and then finding that reflected back to you in other relationships. Beautiful. We have gratitude. Feel how life showers you with blessings. Give thanks. Um, so, once again, the more we pay attention to the good things we are experiencing in our lives, the desired things we are experiencing in our lives, the more we see it reflected back to us. So when you start a gratitude practice, and you could do this by every night before bed, making a list of maybe 5 things you're grateful for. And they could be big things, they could be little things. The more you notice um, the beauty, the love, and the romance in your day to day life, and give that attention, give that your energy, the more it's going to be reflected back to you. And this is very much going into the heart space. When you practice gratitude, um, it's going to open your heart and warm your heart up, because you start to notice all the wonderful things in your life and in your day-to-day routines. And yes, this gets reflected back to you, but you'll find that just having the sensation of your heart opening up and your heart filling with gratitude is in and of itself a practice absolutely worth doing. And the more and more you do this gratitude practice, the more you find things to be grateful for in your reality. Beautiful. the message for the collective? The message for the collective. I'm feeling both of these. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. We also have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So we have two cards here referring to earth. So practicing gratitude for the planet and for all the different ways that you are provided for could be really beneficial at this time. Beautiful. And the more that you are specific about what you are grateful for and what you enjoy and what you love, the more easily you will be led to those places that are aligned with the truth of your heart. And you're being asked to slow down in order to really get clear and have these experiences where your gratitude and your heart's truth is reflected back to you. In this card in particular, we have this woman here kind of sleeping on the shore of a lake, and there's all this beautiful pink energy coming off of her. And this glacier has a waterfall that pours into this valley. So there's a lot of richness and a lot of abundance. So you're being asked to be grounded, to practice grounding, because the deeper the roots are, the higher you can go. I'm being shown this column of light coming out of this ancient stone temple. And if the folks who created this temple weren't in tune with themselves and in tune with the earth, they might not have been able to figure out how to build this temple and therefore connect to the cosmos in such a powerful and focused way. Really beautiful energy. So grounding, getting really in touch with yourself and in your truth, and nourishing yourself deeply. And when from that nourished place, you can make more sound decisions in terms of the truth of your heart, what your heart really wants. You're being asked to ground into the body and really listen into that heart's call. Yeah, we have the 8 of crystals with Queen of Acorns on the bottom. 8 of crystals, dedication and progress. So this is calling for patience, to keep working, to keep taking the steps, to keep chipping away. And the buffalo is a very kind of grounded animal. It's a big animal. It's a powerful animal. This is also an animal that when there is a storm, it will face the storm and lead the herd directly through it, because that will make the storm pass faster. So dedication and progress. So you might want to dedicate yourself, or maybe you already have dedicated yourself to that gratitude practice where you're making a list of the things you're grateful for every day. And I'm also being shown, as this person is meditating in their gratitude practice, they're being poured into by the cosmos. So what you put out is returning to you. And even when the practice feels difficult, where maybe you're feeling kind of low and it's not feeling like there's a lot you're grateful for that day, you're being asked to remain dedicated to the process. And then you will see progress and you will have breakthroughs where you are getting the return, where you are seeing the reflection of your inner gratitude in your outer world, and vice versa. Beautiful. And the more you keep going and keep moving, even when things have slowed down and you're not necessarily seeing results, if you stay steadfast, if you continue to plug along and keep working, you will see results. It's a matter of time. Time, patience, dedication in order to see that progress. So what do the dragons have to contribute? Beautiful. So the heart chakra is an air element chakra. Earth and air dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. So continue to ground yourself and to nourish and care for your physical body, which will help that heart space open up. And also using that gratitude practice to continue to open up the heart space and nourish that space as well. So staying balanced between earth and air, staying balanced between earth and ether. The deeper down your roots go, the higher up you can go. You're doing a great job and you are seen in your efforts. And you're being asked to continue to have faith that your efforts will yield results in time. Is there an additional message for the collective? What was this one? Embrace spirit. So, taking on a spiritual practice, mantra, or a gratitude practice, maybe a yoga practice, will support you on your journey. Embrace spirit. When you embrace, when you are focused and grounded, you're able, and you're in your heart space, you're in your heart's truth, you're practicing compassion and gratitude. These kind of spiritual realms open up to support you, and you could be more in tune with the energies around you. Okay, so we're in a moment of stillness. Where we don't know what direction to go in. So we're centering into ourselves, meditating, grounding ourselves, being the balancing substance, the balancing tool between heaven and earth, going inwards to find what's true in our heart so that we can then take the blindfold off and pick a direction. And once we get to that point, it will be fast moving. We'll have made a decision that leads us to the next phase of our lives. You know, with the major arcana chariot, this is, you know, these are the larger cycles of our earth experience. So in this moment, you're in a standstill, and you could use that standstill energy again to nourish the body, to ground, to nourish the heart space, to practice gratitude. And with that gratitude practice, it's almost like the key that unlocks the truth of your heart. So you could center into that truth and then make a decision that will propel you forward. Yeah, here we are. So there's the 8, or no. So this is the 7 of crystals. So this is all about planting seeds and being patient while you wait for the plant to bear fruit. So we have both the 7 and 8 of pentacles or crystals on the board. So this is all about dedication and patience, continuing to plant seeds, continuing to take care of the body, and to maintain equilibrium so that we're able to make a decision that will propel us forward. Beautiful. And forward to this state of sovereignty, of individuality, um, of independence, independence and abundance. Oh, beautiful. And we have the Empress, Empress come out. Let's see, can we see this card? I think so. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Another major arcana. So, like, this is the next phase that we are aiming for, this kind of financial abundance and ability to be independent and to enjoy the fruits of our labors. But, it takes patience and dedication to make progress towards this. And then we have the Empress, which is, beauty and abundance and creativity and generosity and love. Really beautiful energy, guys. Awesome. So keep plugging away. Definitely don't give up. Definitely don't give up. Just taking one step at a time. And as you feel comfortable on that plateau or that threshold, maybe add something else in. Another spiritual practice, taking yourself out on a date to experience something new to inspire you. Oh, and I'm feeling the Medicine Heart Oracle. We're going to go deep because I do like reading the book from this deck because there's so much awesome information. So, Spirit, what message for this collective? That's half the deck there. What message would like to come through for this collective? Okay. Beautiful. Number 42, Ashura of the Northeast. So it's interesting. We have this like really feminine energy down here, and then this really masculine energy coming in with number 42, Ashura of the Northeast. I think I'll just read the introduction and the exercise. 42. Almost there. 42. Ashura of the Northeast. Sacred friendship can arise through human relationship and the living bond that you experience with nature and her creatures, as well as the subtle realms of spiritual dimension. The gift of friendship is an invitation into freedom, authenticity, flexibility, and equality. A friendship that is healthy, positive, and holds meaning for your heart provides nourishment for the soul, affirmation of your personhood, and encouragement for your authentic life journey. You can choose to be such a friend to yourself and to others, increasing happiness in your heart and our world. The spiritual wisdom of Zebra can teach humanity much about the sacredness of friendship in all contexts and how to be that friend to ourselves and each other for the greater good. The direction of Northeast in our divine feminine shamanic mandala is the place of the higher self, which is akin to our spiritual best friend. The higher self loves, honors, guides, and affirms you with compassion and wisdom always. This is the direction of the life your higher self wants for you. In Swahili, the name Ashura translates as friend, as one who accompanies. Through Celtic spirituality, the term Anam Cara, arose to mean a soul friend, a person with the capacity for unconditional loving presence, and the ability to know and read the truth of someone's heart. These are qualities of the divine friendship that is experienced when you are connected to your higher self. The healing process. Place your hands at your heart center and intend to connect to your heart by reflecting on what evokes gratitude for you at this time. When you are ready, see, sense, or feel that your awareness travels down from your heart to spiritual roots, flowing from the soles of your feet, deeply moving into the earth, seeking steadiness and support. Feel the generous way that Earth Mother receives these spiritual roots and provides nourishment for them. You may sense rich, nourishing minerals seeping into your spiritual roots in the dark, deep blackness and coolness of Earth. Return to your heart connection for a moment. When you are ready, see, sense, or feel that your awareness travels up from your heart to a spiritual funnel opening upward from the crown of your head, rising steadily towards the heavens, seeking spiritual connection with the cosmic dimensions that envelop you. Sense the spiritual worlds responding to your intention, wrapping around you like a radiant hug of bright white light, awakening and vitalizing you. Return to your heart connection. See, sense, or feel that the cool, black, nourishing feminine energies of earth intermingle with the warm, white, stimulating masculine energies of spirit. This can happen within your heart, the energies swirling and dancing together like a dazzle of zebra stripes running freely across the open African plain. The energies coalesce into a sphere of golden light in your heart, which represents your higher self. Open to receive the love and wisdom of your higher self. Allow the golden light to expand and grow. It may remain as a sphere or take shape in the form of your higher self that you can relate to now. If you have prayers of intention or requests for guidance, ask them of your higher self now. Be open to receive, and the answers to your questions will intuitively rise in your conscious awareness at the appropriate time. Rest in the connection now, feeling a sense of oneness in your heart with your higher self. Feel, intend, or imagine that you are integrating all parts of you into your higher self in an act of unconditional, sacred friendship. When you are ready, speak your prayer openly for the greater good. For the spiritual benefit of all beings, I invoke divine guidance for merciful manifestation of all life paths. For all beings, I ask for the meeting of needs, relationship healing, and evolution of integrated, high-functioning conscious community that amplifies love. May pure, sacred friendship manifest across all dimensions, from the material realm of plants, stones, and animals, to the human realms of society and the guiding cosmic dimensions of stars and planets, as well as the radiant spiritual dimensions of guides, angels, and enlightened beings that love humanity unconditionally and skillfully support all beings towards liberation. May the golden glow of genuine divine friendship illuminate all hearts, all minds, with clarity, peace, reassurance, and encouragement towards love. See, sense, or feel that the entire universe is bathed in this golden light, pulsing gently yet pervasively, with all-embracing, all-encompassing sacred bond of goodwill. Allow your heart and mind to feel the beauty of it. Sense and feel that this is part of you and you are part of it always. When you are ready, return your hands to prayer at your medicinal heart. Allow all energies to gently recede until they dissolve into the earth as an offering of sacred friendship to our planet. Be aware of the air on your skin, the warmth of your blood, and the weight of your body. Notice the flow of your breath. You have completed your healing process. I say, beautiful. So we're definitely working on manifesting our own sense of independence and security, but friendships and relationships that support our highest good. Really beautiful. So let's see. What is an energy we can embody to manifest self-love? Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands. So it's hard work and the end of a cycle. I feel like this collective has been through a lot, and we're being asked to continue to take one step at a time and to be patient, to find our center, and within that center, cultivate balance, groundedness, with open spirituality, with an open heart. And once we open that heart up and get to that key to our own heart, we can make decisions that are going to bring us abundance and are going to bring us in alignment with what it is we want to experience, the kind of relationships that we want to experience. And again, we have this earth and air dragon, represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your vision, manifest your hopes and dreams. So you've worked really hard and you're at the end of the cycle. And this is the Nine of Wands. So you're very close. You're very close to kind of like figuring it out. Because in the next card, he's picking up the 10 wands and taking them on a journey to another place. So it's just a matter of you being quiet and listening enough and anchoring in with your gratitude practices or other practices to find out where you want to go. And then everything is there supporting you to go in that direction. So I'm feeling Isis. We're going to consult with the Isis Oracle. Closing messages. Closing messages. Okay. So we have this beautiful image of Isis with who appears to be either Bastet or Sekhmet. The Temple of Carnelian. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Beautiful. Thank you, Isis. Awesome. Yeah, so finding new practices that ground you, taking yourself out on dates, maybe take a class or do a workshop. Okay, closing message for this group. An energy we can embody moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Be sure to like the video and leave a comment if this resonated for you. You could subscribe to the channel for more content, for more readings. Okay. We have beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. We have gratitude. The gratitude practice is going to open up that heart, ease your mind. Actually, so that gratitude practice, while it's opening and nourishing your heart, it's also going to help train your mind to focus on the things that you're grateful for throughout the day. And over time, this could really change your entire mental landscape, to one of just noticing the abundance of beauty around you, both earthly beauty and spiritual beauty, your relationships, everything. So awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. Feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if this resonated for you. And I am so grateful for you and grateful for this message. Much love and blessings. Be well. Thank you.